The Cabinetmaker, Alan Jones's first novel, was launched during the recent book festival in Dundee. 4 artists and handymen gave a performance of street cabinet making in a pop-up workshop in the city's Perth Road. The Cabinetmaker tells of one man's fight for justice when the law fails him, when his only son is brutally murdered and the thugs who killed him walk free. He devotes his life to bringing the killers to justice. It's young Glasgow detective John McDade's first murder case. He forms an unlikely friendship with the Cabinetmaker, sharing a desire to see the killers punished, a passion for amateur football, and a lifelong obsession with fine furniture. This is the story of their relationship, the Cabinetmaker's quest for justice, and the detective's search for the truth. The Cabinetmaker by Alan Jones. Prologue. Sunday, April 29, 2008. I stood in the warm April sunshine, watching the flames curl and twist, destroying most of what remained of Francis Hare's life. 30 years after the death of his son Patrick, I spent the whole day in the yard behind the workshop, loading up the wood burner with all the papers, photographs and newspaper clippings that Francis had collected since Patrick's murder. As I loaded it up, I glanced at the odd item, but I only kept one. The front page from the Sunday Mail of 30th April 1978. The headline read, "Gifted Glasgow student murdered by gang of thugs." I read it again slowly, even although, like most of the stuff I was burning, I knew its contents only too well. Student Patrick Hare, 20, was beaten to death in an apparently unprovoked attack close to Byres Road in Glasgow's West End. The attack occurred between 11 o'clock and midnight on Saturday, and police are appealing for anyone who was in the area at the time to come forward. I laid it aside and got on with the task in hand. It all barely fitted in the furnace, but I managed, and I doused it with diesel to make sure that the fire took hold. By the time the sun was going down, all that was left was a thick layer of ash settled halfway up the glass door of the cooling stove. I had kept it all, even after I retired, having been a detective in Glasgow for over 25 years. I wrestled with thoughts of telling someone about the events of the last 30 years, but in the end I couldn't bring myself to tell a soul, not even Andy, until now. The Cabinetmaker is available on the Kindle store, but you can try 4 free chapters at our website www.thecabinetmaker.info.